The easiest way to fix it, you guys should already know because we've done that earlier. I'm going to create a new triangle. So create a new empty object. And I'm going to call this one triangle object. Triangle object. And I'm going to take the triangle and move it inside of it. Cool. But now I'm going to take the color switcher object and move it outside of it, inside of the triangle. So now the triangle is here and the color switcher is right above it. Good. So let me put this one at position 0, 0, 0. Okay, and the rest is moving with it. Excellent. So I'm going to remove the triangle and take the triangle object and make a new prefab out of that. Excellent. So now, if I take the triangle object, I can move it anywhere I want, and that should be fixed. Let's see, I'm going to press play now. And the color, the ball changed color. Everything works as expected. Excellent. Now, something I saw is that the ball is touching the triangle. I don't know if you guys saw that. It's almost touching. I guess that's okay. Yes, it's almost touching, but it's not touching. Good. All right, so let's do the same thing for the other shapes. So the triangle is taken care of. Let's take care of the circle. So for the circle, I'm going to take the color switcher object, and I'm going to duplicate it. Right-click, duplicate, and put it inside of the circle. All right. And I'm going to remove the circle prefab and add this new one. All right, add it here. Excellent. Now, I got to double check that the color switcher is at the right spot, and it's definitely not at the right spot, but that's not a problem. I just have to move it right below it. Excellent. Cool. So now I do have it, and I'm going to click on apply so that applies it on the prefab. So if I look at the prefab, that's exactly what I want. I want the circle and the color switcher right before it. Cool. Moving on. So we have the circle. The next one will be the cross. So let's look at the cross. I need to add, inside of the cross, I need to add the color switcher object. I'm going to duplicate the color switcher object and add it inside of the cross. And now that it's inside of the cross, I'm going to make sure it's at the right spot. And obviously it's not, so that's not a problem. I just need to move it. Since the cross is here, I'm going to move it right below, somewhere around here. That will do. All right. And I'm going to take this cross object, remove it, and take the new cross object and make a prefab out of it. Cool. And now if you look at the prefab cross, that's what we want. We have the color switcher, the cross, and the star to make the point. Cool. Next, the horizontal bar. Now, the horizontal bar, we also need the color switcher. So I'm going to take the color switcher, duplicate it, and add it inside of the horizontal bar right here. Cool. I'm going to put it up though. Okay. And I need to make sure that it's at the right spot. No, it's not. It needs to be before the horizontal bar, so that otherwise we're never going to be able to take it, right? So somewhere around here. Good. And now let's apply this to the prefab, and let's look at the prefab. Yep. The horizontal bar now has the color switcher. Good. So if I click on the horizontal bar, I see it's exactly what we want. We have the bar and the switcher right before. Good. Now, this might need some tweaking later on to make it a little bit better, but so far so good. And then let's look at the rectangle. So the rectangle does not have it, so let's add it. I'm going to duplicate the switcher, duplicate, and move it inside of the rectangle. Cool. And I'm going to have to move it so that it goes right below the rectangle. Just moving it somewhere around here. That's good. All right, so now I can apply on the prefab. Let's look at the prefab. Yep, the prefab looks good. I can see it right now. It's exactly what we want. Now, let's work on the last one, which is the triangle. Okay, so I'm going to take the color switcher. Since this is my last one, I'm just going to take this color switcher and add it inside of the triangle right away. So here is a triangle object, moving it inside. Oh, it actually already has one. So yes, I guess I already did it, so I don't need to do that. Good. All right. So now I will need to move the objects around to have it perfect. Because right now they all are like too close to each other, and that's not a problem. We can easily do that. I can select each object and move them. So I'm going to take the bar first, the first bar, which is the horizontal bar, moving it up. Actually, let me take all the objects and move them up, all of them at once. Okay, I move and the circle too. All right, so I'm going to take the first object, which is the horizontal bar. So taking the horizontal bar, I'm going to do I need to move it up? No, I don't think so. I think it's the position is good, right? Somewhere around here, it's good. All right, next, the rectangle. Actually, that's not going to be the rectangle. The next one is going to be the triangle. So I'm going to put the triangle right below the horizontal bar and move it up a little bit. Okay, now there's this extra, I don't know if you guys see it. There's this extra, how do you call that? This extra color switcher, and I don't know where it's coming from, so I have to figure out where is this one coming from, but I believe it's just this random, yes. So I just need to delete it, okay? So just delete, yep, gone, excellent. So I moved the triangle up. Now I'm gonna go, where's the triangle? I think I just deleted the triangle. No, I actually don't have a triangle, weird. So there's definitely something wrong here. So I need to remove this color switcher and add the triangle instead. Okay, take the triangle object and add one. Cool, so we do have a triangle here. I need to figure out where is that triangle coming from. Oh, okay, I see. I moved it at the wrong spot. That's okay, not a problem. Fix that. Take the triangle, it's at the right spot, and put it right below the horizontal bar. Okay, now I'm going to take the rectangle and actually I'm going to take the cross and move it right below the triangle, but moving it up a little bit. So somewhat around here, cool. Now take the rectangle and the circle and move both of them up. All right, and that looks kind of okay. I believe we're good to go. I'm going to take the circle and move it up a little bit as well. Now, obviously, you design your own levels, so you don't have to follow what I do here. But I'm going to press play and check what we have so far. All right, so let's go ahead. And as you can see, I'm going to move up. So we changed to blue, so we'll have to go through the blue color. Okay, so you'll have to wait to go through the blue. As you can see, it doesn't go to the max range, but I can go, yeah, good. I went through the blue. Now I'm going to switch color. It's red, so I'm going to go through the red. Okay, so I'll have to wait. Now I'll go through the blue here. Excellent. So it's using the right colors. And the rectangle, you guys see the problem with the rectangle? This is moving too. Actually, it's pretty cool. We may have to wait for it. So it's up to you if you want to do that by design or not, but I'll change it. And this one too is moving too. So we'll have to fix the circle and the rectangle. So let's take the circle and fix that. So I'm going to create a new game object, create empty, and call it circle object. Right, and I'm going to move the circle inside of the circle object, right, and take the color switcher and put it outside. Continue. Now let's make sure that the circle has the circle object at the right spot. Good, and the color switcher at the right spot as well. Excellent. So I'm going to delete the circle here. All right, and I'm going to move this circle as the new object. Cool. Excellent. And the last one was the rectangle. So the rectangle here is the one that has a problem, and we can easily fix that. What I'm going to do is create a new object. So create an empty object and name it rectangle object. And I'm going to move the rectangle inside of it and take the color switcher and put it right outside. Losing prefab, yes, continue, that's okay. And that's the rectangle. So I'm going to take the rectangle prefab, remove it, and add this new rectangle object as a prefab. All right. So now technically we should be good to go. Let's double check. I'm going to press play and just go all the way to see if the color switches as expected. All right. So moving up, the bar is good. The triangle is good. The cross is good. Next. Okay, excellent. The rectangle is good, and so the circle is not good. That's not a problem. Let's fix the circle. So we know that the circle needs a fix. So let's see what's going on. I see this. Oh yes, the color switcher is still inside of it. All right, continue. All right, and apply. So let's look at the circle object here now. Excellent. So now I'm going to press play and just double check that it's working. All right, so the color switches. Excellent. Excellent. So the last one is the circle. Let's see. Yep, the circle has a color switcher. Excellent. And we can go through it. We can wait inside of the circle and we can go through. Excellent. So we have the whole game working. Perfect. Now the next step would be to make better objects, make more complex shape. And that I will be doing next. All right.